I always like to pull general cards just to get a feel of the energy or to see what the themes are. Let's see. No, this one is in front of me. Okay, I'm going to start with the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. And just get some messages for the general collective, ancestors and spirit guides. What messages do we have for the general collective? What is the general read and feel of today's reading? What general messages do you want the collective to know and to be mindful of when it comes to believing in their magic? Ancestors and spirit guides, come through. Okay, I'm going to give it 2 more shuffles and I'm going to pull. Maybe ancestors like, you don't need to give it 2 more damn shuffles. Okay, the first one, universe. We are all just stardust. And the number for this is 31, excuse me, and 3 plus 1 breaks down to 4. So that's foundation. Universe, we're all just stardust. So whenever I see this, I realize that a lot of times I operate in my own energy. Let me break that down more. I operate thinking that it's only me as the driving force to do what it is that I need to do, right? I forget sometimes in my frenzy, in my over-perfectionism, that I am a part of something bigger, and I can go to my ancestors and say, hey, spirit team, I need help. Or, hey, spirit team, I'm overwhelmed. Or, hey, spirit team, this is what I need, and I need your assistance to get this done. You know, because I realize that while I'm here on the earth, I'm still a part of a greater being. And me being a part of a greater being, you know, and walking in my purpose, that's also the important thing. If you're walking in your purpose and you're doing what you're supposed to do, your team is going to help you because you're doing the work that you're supposed to do. So why wouldn't they help you? Hell yeah, they're going to come down and assist. Hell yeah, they're going to do what they need to do. They're going to get the motherfuckers off of you that they need to get the fuck up off of you. They're going to take the obstacles and the challenges away. So this card is reminding you, especially with 4 being the breakdown and 4 is the number of foundation, you are a part of something bigger. And to call on that force when you feel down but not out. Okay. I'm going to do 1 more. That's why I couldn't shuffle again. They wanted y'all to know that. All right. Oh, these are with them. So I shall take these. So we have voyage. You already have all the answers. You are provided for. You know, this woman she's on a boat or wherever the hell. She's on water. She has a map in her hand. You know, in the back there is, I'm going to say this is a mermaid diving into the pool. You know, when I think of water, especially when I see fish, I think of intuition, especially when we're thinking or when we're referring to the Pisces element. You know, this message may be for a Pisces or someone with high Pisces placements. So you have all the answers to whatever it is you want to do. You have the GPS to wherever it is you want to go, and it's located in your intuition. It's located with your spirit team. It's not anywhere else but where you are and where your magic and your power is. You know, the moon is in the back. It's a half moon. Moon is our intuition. Moon reveals what is hidden. So because it's a half moon, maybe that's something where you're really going to have to dig into your intuition about. Something that, you know, you may have to look at twice, or you may have to find a deeper meaning for. You know, something that's not so readily available from the dark. You have the map in your hand. You know, you're safely on this boat. You have water at your feet. Water also represents emotions. you know, and Pisces is a water element. Next, thorn. Weave together the crown you deserve. And that's 5, which is change. So, whatever crown that you feel as though you deserve, whoever you got to prick, whoever you know want to touch you all roughly, and you got to get them thorns out to back them the fuck up off of you, create your crown. Create the crown that you deserve, and you cannot care about what people are going to say. You cannot care about how it's going to rub somebody the wrong way, who's going to have a problem with it. You know, how are they going to react to your boundaries? How are they going to react to how you want to be treated? You can't give a fuck about that. Let me see what's at the bottom of this deck. Tree, let them go. 18, which breaks down to 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. And 9 is endings, cycles completing, closings, door slamming, getting the fuck up out of hearing. You got me fucked up in. That's what this is. Let them go. Let them go. Please. Let them go. I'm looking at this fire, this bush being on fire. And since we're still in new moon energy, you may want to do you a little ritual. I know that full moons are typically for releasing and letting go. But this new moon is powerful. This new moon in Aries is powerful because this is what's going to jumpstart you. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Aries are known to just push forward, to jump right into their passions, to jump right into the shit that they love, you know? So I'm thinking you need to probably do a ritual or some type of banishing, some type of fire ritual to get this energy out, and so that you can welcome the new energy, especially whatever it is that you are desiring, whatever it is that you're wishing to manifest. You know, now is the time. Okay. So I'm going to get into the read since we've done the general read. Let's see. So I'm going to pull from my Wisdom Oracle deck. No, I'm sorry. This is my Energy Oracle deck. I didn't bring my Wisdom out here to Mexico with me, so forgive me. But I bring a lot of decks. You'd be surprised how much this takes up your suitcase space and how heavy these damn things are. Especially with all your crystals. Daughter Romance is coming out, and your candles. So with that being said, let me start talking to the ancestors about these messages. Ancestors and spirit guides, what messages do we have? Oh, y'all are flying out. For the general collective, what messages do we have for our general collective? Ancestors, spirit guides, what messages do we have for our general collective? Speak for me. Ancestors, spirit guides, what messages? Okay. I'm just going to take these for now. All right. So the first card is Door to Romance. Okay. Then we have the Temple Path and Appreciation in reverse. We have Victory in reverse. The Thinking Woman. We have Goddess of the Moon. We have All Tied Up, and we have Patience. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Broken Heart. Yeah. So, somebody has gone through some real crazy shit. Somebody has experienced a lot of heartbreak. Particularly maybe from something that they thought was going to be a good look. Something that they thought, you know, they walk right into this door to romance thinking that this shit was going to be the bomb.com. And they weren't appreciated. It may have even taken you off your path, taken you off of your journey. And I'm going to tell you something. When you date people or you entertain people that take you off your path and take you off of your journey, and they don't appreciate you, or they make you lose the appreciation that you should have for your life and your journey and where you're going in your favor, it dries up all of your success. It takes all of your success away from you because it brings you down to a low vibrational spot. And in that low vibrational spot, there is no winning. In that low vibrational spot, there is no victory. You just fucked. You know? And I'm feeling with this appreciation card in reverse that you weren't appreciated. And whenever I see this card, so this card upright, it talks about appreciating what you have, appreciating your blessings, even if they are abundant. So you see how this woman is in a garden full of flowers, but she's paying attention to that one. She's giving that one rose the beauty. She's picked this one rose out. You know, not like, yeah, all of y'all, I got a whole beautiful garden. No, she takes it a step further and gives them the time and the patience that they need. So when we're upside down and reversed, this is telling me that there was no appreciation for this one force, and this one force could have been you. And the person might have had a whole garden of hoes or whatever it is you want to call them, and they weren't appreciative of you. Let's see. I'm gonna do a clarifier on that. I don't think I need to, but I'm gonna do a clarifier on that. But maybe something. It's you were knocked off your path. This temple path. You know, when we talk about the temple path, this is how we connect with our ancestors. It's lighting the way. You see all of these orbs, these lights? It's lighting the way, you know, for this meeting place. But when we're taken off of the path, you know, we don't have that guidance. You know, we don't have that abundance around us. So there is no success. There is no victory, you know? It could also speak to the person who, or the energy, the force, whatever that had you that had you off your path was not successful. Because it's saying here in this next card, this is the thinking woman. I love the thinking woman. I always say that this is a Virgo card. Because if it's one thing Virgos know how to do is analyze and overanalyze. And whenever I see this card, I think of wisdom. I think of knowledge. This is this woman with all of these books, and she's at the bottom of a staircase, you know? And she can go up, take you to places, or take herself to places, you know? So I think that maybe with this here that was going on, it may have put you in a season of thinking. Especially it's sitting next to this Goddess of Moon card. And the Goddess of Moon card is about our intuition. You know, this is the Moon card if we're talking about tarot. And it's crazy how when we first started this reading, we talked about having your intuition. You know, having all of the tools that you need. You know, so now we have intuition and knowledge next to each other. Books and the moon next to each other. You having all of the things that you need to move forward. All tied up is here. This is your next card. I think that whatever it is that you're coming out of had you paralyzed. Be it mentally, emotionally, or even physically. It had you tied the fuck up. You know, of course, because you There was no success. You were off your path. There was no appreciation, you know? And that appreciation next to the temple path, that could also mean falling out. I don't want to say favor with your ancestors, but just kind of like not appreciating your journey, not appreciating the path, not appreciating all of the things that were given to you to get to where you need to go. So, yeah, you were tied up. They weren't able to permeate. Victory wasn't able to permeate. Appreciation wasn't there. You know, next card is patience. If you're feeling like, oh my goodness, how many times do I have to go through this broken heart? How many times do people have to have me fucked up? How many times do people have to betray me? How many times? I get it. Been there, done that. Probably gonna go through it again. It's life, you know? And it's also a part of strengthening. You know, and I said this on one of my other readings, we're able to get tough in our boundaries when we have exercises where we can strengthen that toughness. You know, where you can say, no, I've been there. No, I said no. No, beat it. You know, but you having this broken heart, especially with somebody, this door to romance, they probably swept you off your damn feet. You know, they probably had you fooled. You know, you probably was looking at them like, yes. And ancestors was like, nah. You know, and it hurts. You know, it's fucked up. 9s. What did I say? That's endings. 9s is closings. Cycles ending. All of this was a part of your journey. All of this you needed to go through. All of this was necessary to put you back onto your journey, to make you appreciate, you know, your favor, so that you can have victory in whatever it is that you wish to do. Let's see. What deck do I want to use? I kind of want to do... I'm gonna pull from, which one is this one? This is the Psychic Tarot. So, ancestors. Okay, ancestors, spirit guides. What messages do we have for our collective? Ancestors, spirit guides. Okay, we have something coming out. Okay, let me see what we got first. Awareness. That's your intuition. Shadow, that's the moon card. Oh my God, it's backing up and it's right over the moon. Yeah, some shit was probably revealed to you. There was probably some shit that was hidden, you know, and it was revealed to you, and you probably found out in the most crazy fucking way. That awareness, that intuition, you know, strengthening that intuition. We have the waiting game, and I'm gonna put the waiting game over the patience card, because that's backing that up, and some flipped. Okay, emotional withdrawal. Do I need to take all of these? I guess I do. Okay, so you have the waiting game, and right underneath we have the base chakra, which is our root chakra. Material and spiritual prosperity, partnerships and alliances, financial and material changes, and destiny. Okay. All right. So we've spoken about the moon with a shadow card. And the shadow card is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Endings. You're dealing with a lot of endings. Whoever this message is for, you're dealing with a lot of endings. And these endings might be breaking your poor heart. These endings might be in a way that is so hurtful to you. But a lot of times when they're really hurtful to us and it's really fucked up, it's because the reason why is so that we do not revisit it. That's how painful it was. You don't get a second chance because you really hurt me. That's if you do what you're supposed to do. Because you're not supposed to take everybody back. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Some trash needs to go to the curb and onto the landfill. It just needs to go. So anyway, emotional withdrawal. This is walking away. And this is walking away. This is Eight of Cups energy. A lot of times when I see Eight of Cups energy, it's you walking away from something you don't even want to walk away from. But you don't have no choice. You're walking away from something. It's painful to walk away. You're still in your feelings. You know, not only are you walking away from the situation, but you're walking away from the feelings that you had. You know, the future that you wanted to see. You know? And this shit breaks you fucking down. This man is surrounded by fucking water. And his ass is sitting on sand. That's not comfortable. You know? And he seems to be praying like, Lord, what the fuck? That's what the Eight of Cups energy is. And then again, you have the waiting game. 2. Over top of victory. So now that you're off the path of the fuckery and you're getting back onto the right path, just have a little patience. Your time is coming. You know, your time is coming. Don't you worry. And it's like I say, it's right over top of the original patience card. Your time is coming. And the patience, the waiting game is a 2. You know, if you're thinking about when will you find love, or, you know, when will this come in, or when will that come in, it's coming. It's coming, because it's just 1 + 1 and 2. Not 3, not 4, not 5, not however many motherfuckers was in the mix. All right. Base chakra. This is our root chakra, right? This is the chakra where we feel our stability, where we feel provided for, where we feel sane, where we feel emotionally and mentally, spiritually, all of that sound. You know, so if you are having issues of not feeling provided for, if you are having issues of not thinking that, you know, shit is going to come through for you, and I know that energy had came out in the beginning of the reading, your root chakra may be out of whack. It may be out of whack. So let's see. To balance this chakra, you practice yoga, you can dance, you can do light physical energy, you know, and honor your body. That's the biggest thing. Honor your body. So after all of this fuckery, you know, when you're going through this shit and you're moving on and you're breaking free and you have your heart broken, or go through heartbreaking circumstances, it's time to return back to you, back to the base, back to the root. Care for yourself. Do things that make you feel good. Do things that nourish yourself from the from the inside out. Okay? Material and spiritual prosperity. So you have prosperity coming to you. That's also the waiting game. This is also what's telling you to be patient. This shit had to clear out. You know, you couldn't get what's coming to you entertaining the bullshit on the top row. You know? So you have material and spiritual prosperity. And I'm noticing that the things in this picture on the card, they come in 2s. The trees are 2 by 2. The water is 2. You know, in this waiting game, it has the 2. You know, so it's coming for you. Partnerships and alliances. You know, you're going to have more people coming into your life because you've made the space. If you've lost friends, if it was friends that you went through this shit with, because not all the time, it's with a relationship. You might be feeling like, or you might just be experiencing dealing with some dog-ass fucking friends. You know, no problem. Spirit is sending you better friends. You know, alliances, partnerships. You know, even with your prosperity, it's crazy how these are right next to each other, backing each other up. Material and spiritual prosperity, partnerships and alliances. And look, financial and material changes. You know, so you're having changes coming in. you know, and before changes can happen, you got to have endings. You got to have that 9 energy for the endings. So you're about to have a lot of whatever it is that you've been desiring, whatever you feel as though you're void of, whatever it feels like you don't have, it's going to be replenished and then some. Wheel of Fortune, this is the destiny card, 10. When we get to 10, 10 is completion. 9 is ending, 10 is completion. So now that we are at 10, the Wheel of Fortune card talks about turning in your favor. Things turning in your favor. This is great karma. This is great returns. And like I say, it's right next to the cards that talk about you leveling up. It's right next to the cards talking about you leveling up. Please strengthen your intuition. We open talking about this. Strengthen that intuition. Be one with your shadow side. Be one with your moon side. Heighten your awareness. Let's see. Magic of You Oracle, I want to pull from now. These cards are so... All right. Magic of You Oracle, what messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective? What general messages do we have? 13. What general message do we have for the collective? What general message? Okay. That was more than some general shit. I'm going to take them. Why not? Nas. Feel loved and proud. Know that you are provided for. You know that, somebody got your back. You are provided for. Opulence. It's time to leave. Yeah, we might feel a little heartbroken right now. Yeah, we may feel a little, right now. But baby, it's time for you to get up and wear that crown. Orinda. Honor your mystical creative force. It's time for my creatives. If you've been going through a writer's block or a creative block, or maybe you haven't even stepped into your creative bag, it's time. Especially this is Aries season. Oh my God, this is the passionate season. I talked about that in the beginning. This is when you go after what you want. This is when you go after your passion. You just jump into it. It's time. Which the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. This is also backing up our cards in the beginning. Everything that you need, everything that you desire, everything, period, you got it. Stop seeking outside of yourself. Stop seeking it in this person or thinking you need that person for it to go, for it to pop. You don't. It's you. You have the favor. Everybody else will probably just be a fucking hanger-on. You thinking that you need them or whatever. No. You need yourself. Lavaria. Let love grow. So when you do get love again, let it grow. When you do get this abundance coming in, don't bring that bullshit from the past. And let the love for yourself grow too. Maximus, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Hello. And that's probably what this moment was about. You're overgiving yourself. And anytime you overgive, anytime you come out of balance of your path that we spoke about, it's going to come out. You're going to get heartbroken because sometimes that's your spirit dreams trying to get you to fuck off that path. Trying to get you off that path and back to where you need to be. Everything is in perfect balance. Yeah. I guess that's how you say her name. Everything is in perfect balance. Everything is balancing out how it should. Whoever did whatever did whatever, there's restorative karma coming to that force. But you got out. And your energy is being balanced out. Your path is being balanced out. Euphoria. Honor yourself. Another number 9. You got 9s all through here. You're coming through a cycle of closing. You're coming to a cycle of ending. We're not doing this no more. You're coming to a cycle of turning the page. closing the chapter, moving on. And for you to move on, you got to get the hell. You got to put one foot in front of the other and believe that good is going to come to you. You gotta. It ain't no other way. All right, let's see. I want to close this out. Well, you know what? Since we have a lot of closure, we have a lot of nines. Let me pull from my closure deck first. All right, Spirit Team. What messages of closure do we have for the collective, particularly as it pertains to today's message? Speak to me, Ancestor Spirit Guides. What's going on with the messages of closure? What messages of closure? I was wrong and I am sorry. Okay, what other messages do we have for general collective on closure, especially as it relates to that number 9 that we keep seeing, the 9 theme messages we have for closure. Okay, that one popped out. So did that one. Do you still feel my presence? I know you have trouble trusting. Take it as it resonates. They know you have trouble trusting. I was wrong and I am sorry. That was the first card that came out. Do you still feel my presence? Do a couple more. Okay, maybe I need to pull. I know this isn't fair. Please forgive yourself. It's okay if I seem far away. And this can even be for someone who passed on. Bottom of the deck, I didn't mean what I said. I'm so proud of you. You can break generational patterns. So take that as it resonates, please. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna close us out with my Hip Hop Queens deck. Okay. Dreezy, Ambition. It's time to get up off your ass. Okay. Rhapsody, Truth, which is also speaking to this intuition. Leaning into that truth. Not being blinded by the smoke and mirrors. If your intuition tells you that's what the fuck it is, baby, that's what the fuck it is. I don't care what mama say. I don't care what best friend say. I don't care what the person says. You need to get one with your intuition. That's who is on this road with you from the day you get here to the day you fucking die. Even when mama ass is gone, when best friend ass is gone, you know, or whatever. So that's the relationship you need to have. Nicki Minaj, leadership. Yeah. Some of you all may have been in a hermit mode, you know, especially going through, you know, heartbreak or whatever it was, you know, feeling trapped, tied down, and shit like that. It's time to come out of that hiding space and live. It's time to come out of that hiding space and give those gifts that you know you have to the universe, to the collective. It's time to show who you are. Be ambitious. These are way too much, but I will keep those. Lotto Instinct. Lachat, self-esteem. Yeah, you like my outfit? Don't even fake the deal. Okay. And on the bottom, Sister Soldier Power. Baby. I don't know how else to say it to you. Okay? So, your message, your themes, you know, for stepping into your power is to have ambition, to always seek and respect and acknowledge the truth. Have that leadership. Aries season, baby. Aries go first. I'm an Aries moon. So whatever it is I'm passionate about, whatever it is that gets me excited and emotional, baby, I'm on it. Let's go. That's me. I love Aries. I love Aries energy because they don't pussyfoot. They don't bullshit. It's let's go. I'm ready. They lead. They're the first of the zodiac. You know, they're the first of the spring, which spring brings abundance. Spring is when winter be like, all right, it was cool knowing y'all. Y'all can go ahead and have y'all flower time. And here come Aries season. Be cool with leading. Stop falling in the back. Stop waiting on somebody to come and hold your fucking hand. Stop waiting on someone to give you the answers, or leaning on someone else's understanding of shit, or leaning on what somebody else says. You are the leader. This is your life. Instinct. And this is close to truth. And these moon cards. Baby, get on them instincts. Trust your instincts. Lil Shat. Self-esteem. Hype that self-esteem up. You need to do some self-esteem boosting exercises. You can Google them. You know, they have them on YouTube. You know, if you aren't talking to a therapist, if you aren't talking to, I don't know, a life coach, if you're, whatever, you know, you can always go on the internet, baby. Power, stepping into that power, stepping into your magic, stepping into who you are. It is you season. It is time now. So, look, don't get me started. It's time to get this shit, to get this party started right. It's time to get this party started quickly. And y'all can't be playing with spirit no more. You know, so I hope that these messages have resonated, you know, with those who it was supposed to resonate with. I am your girl, a.Nichole. This is a.Nichole Tarot. And this has been your general reading for Saturday, April the 2nd, 2022. Wherever this has caught you, I hope you have an amazing day, hour, minute, whatever it is you need to get by. All right, until next time.